I'm Gary Isaacs, the Bitcoin cowboy Ike Pickett. Today I want to show you why millions of people around the world are buying Bitcoin. Dollars are commonly used around the world as the world reserve currency. Dollars are inflationary because there's no limit set for the supply. Keynesian economics provides no limit to the debt that is put in place when dollar supplies are created out of nothing. The U.S. national debt is more than $35 trillion now, and it's growing at the rate of $3 trillion per year. Keynesians don't care about a national debt as long as they can continue to borrow from someone. As the lenders dry up because of low returns on treasury bills in comparison to real inflation, a natural lack of confidence sets in on the ability of the country to pay. Dollar liquidity is increased until the currency finally becomes worthless. It happens every time. History has proven that. This is not the first time that has happened. With more than 400 million wallets created around the world, people are getting prepared for the Great Reset. Bitcoin has been banned by countries around the world, but they can't stop private custody. Bitcoin is the most viable store of value right now. It will remain a store of value for those who hold on to it until it becomes a trade mechanism in the future. How long before it becomes a trade mechanism? How much will it be worth in trade? What will happen to make it a unit of trade in your community? Why will it be preferable as a unit of trade instead of dollars and other fiat currencies? These questions can only be answered as projections right now, but I'll give it my best shot today using current conditions as a platform. We saw Bitcoin price in dollars threaten the all-time high of 73,000 plus one recent morning last year, then drop back to $50,000 range, then steadily climb back over time up to above $100,000 per coin today. It's called volatility. One reason these prices fluctuations happen is when sell limits are reached by traders' orders to sell at a certain price. If you watch the charts, you can see this happen many times and nearly the same every time. Trading Bitcoin on dollar values is a habit of a trading mentality and has little to do with the true value of Bitcoin. Those with the most dollars to invest in Bitcoin will buy low and sell high. They will do this over and over again, taking their profits in dollars when the price moves back up again. It's called pump and dump. Speculators have used this method for as long as there has been trading. Ordinarily, this would seem to be very risky. That is, until you finally understand Bitcoin, what it's for, and how it works. Bitcoin will continue to rise in dollar value as the supply of dollars increases and serious people with a vision of the future continue to buy and hold their Bitcoin. I don't worry about the traders or the ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, or any of the other trading platforms. Buyers of ETFs, exchange-traded funds, will eventually learn the hard way that they don't actually own their Bitcoin, and their ETFs are not convertible for anything other than fiat dollars. When Satoshis are more widely traded for goods and services, they will sell their ETFs, buy Bitcoin, and hold it in a private custody wallet to be used to buy anything they want with it anywhere in the world and at any time. Bitcoin and dollars are opposites. It isn't Bitcoin that causes its volatility, it's the dollars that are used to buy it. Dollars are inflationary while Bitcoin is not. Although it can't be clearly seen yet, the only thing that will matter when commodities are traded with Bitcoin is the value of Bitcoin in Bitcoin. Dollars will play into Bitcoin trading only as an option, not as a valuable asset. Digital dollars, such as so-called stable coins, and central bank digital currencies are a mainstream socialist highway trap. But there is an exit now. Bitcoin is an off-ramp from the socialist highway. Bitcoin is deflationary. because it has a limited supply of 21 million Bitcoin. It's a simple application of the law of supply and demand. A single Bitcoin is divided into 100 million parts called Satoshis. Because Bitcoin supply is limited, demand for Satoshis increases. The value of the coins increases as the manufactured products get cheaper. The only question becomes, how many Satoshis does it take to buy a desired product? No more inflation. Prices will fall as Bitcoin becomes more valuable. When will products be purchased with Satoshis in the United States? There's no specific date, but I can say this. It begins as Keynesian economics and the dollar are finally abandoned by the people, as they gradually will. The Great Reset is on. Governments that are in favor of a central bank digital currency will fall behind. Banks and governments have an option in mind to save their control of people. It's called the Great Reset, a totally controlled CBDC, or perhaps USDC, misleadingly called stablecoin that is pegged to the dollar. People around the world are rejecting this in favor of private custody and a peer-to-peer trading option called Bitcoin. This is happening very quickly in countries outside of the U.S. U.S. merchants and consumers should prepare for it now. It may seem to be too early, but the sooner you prepare, the better it will be for you as it develops. And get yourself ready for a prosperous future. It's going to be an adventure and a fun ride for those who prepare, not so much for those who don't. I'm Gary Isaacs, the Bitcoin Cowboy Ike Pickett. Learn all you need to know and educate yourself for a more secure future. I'll see you again next time. In the meantime, stay as righteous as you know how to be, and sleep peacefully tonight knowing that your integrity and your savings are in your own custody.